Like, if I get my coaching boost going, like, if I get, like, +2/+2 here, that'd be great, and then +1 boost from the knockout. Like, can I tank an eruption, though? Oh, the Scraggy tanks it for sure. For sure it tanks it big time. That's Endeavor range, too. That's really low range, where I think a Glacial Lance probably kills him. Get it out of here. My opponent's getting outplayed. I don't know what he does versus this. What do you do to this? Unless he has high horsepower, but like I'm at +2 now. What is up, everybody? We are back with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Regulation I VGC. Got a really cool team today. I actually am featuring for you guys off of the Victory Road website. It's actually a team that was a finalist towards like the middle or I think end of May. Kind of a more of a like an outdated team, but I actually never even seen this team until now. So compared to a lot of other stuff that I've been seeing, it's kind of more of an interesting team. It's a team with SCRAGGY and a bunch of other pretty cool stuff on this team. It's actually a finalist team for the Thailand MBL for 2025, so I'm going to kind of be featuring this team for you guys today. If you guys want the pace for this team, it is on the Victory Road website. If you guys want to use this team, rental in the corner. The rental actually still works for the team, which I was surprised by because I think it's over like a month old now, but I'm sure a lot of people probably featured this team because it was kind of unique, but I haven't seen this team being played at all or seen anyone really featuring it that I watched, so I figured I'd feature this team for you guys this week. And there's a lot of people that's not even like posting Regulation I teams. It's just so difficult to find Regulation I teams, it really is. Like, nobody's posting them. And I'm gonna be real with you guys, I'm just ready for a new format or a new game or something. I'm just unmotivated to make teams, let alone play Regulation I. I'm ready to play any official format that is not Regulation I. And I'm just sick of, and I'm pretty much done and sick of wasting time on Regulation I. Especially when nobody's putting effort into Regulation I either, and everybody else is kind of the same thing. So, if I am kind of lacking on uploads or like sessions for you guys with the VGC teams, that's kind of the reason why. One, I'm just unmotivated to build my own teams, let alone like play Regulation I because it's so fucking boring and awful. And then number two, nobody's posting Regulation I teams. Unless you want copy-paste rentals, like cookie cutter team, generic team number 5 every single day. I can record and upload a bunch of those for you guys, but I don't know how many of you guys would actually want to watch or see any of those, so I'm going to kind of we're going to break this team down, we're going to hop in some games. I'm going to go onto the ranked ladder with this team, we're going to see how this team does. You got the star of the team, which is the Scraggy with the Terra Poison, and it also has Intimidate. And with the Eeviola, it's actually decently bulky, and in Trick Room, it's actually really slow. So I think it actually underspeeds Calyrex in Trick Room, I think. It's either the Calyrex or the Iron Hands, and you can actually get a really fast coaching on the Calyrex or the Iron Hands in Trick Room. Plus, you also have Fake Out and Endeavor, so if you get low on HP, you can actually have a really fast Endeavor in Trick Room, and then like allow the Calyrex to steamroll away with the game and that type of thing. So that's kind of what it's really there for. Plus, you have Foul Play for our other opposing Calyrex or other like Dark type or like stuff that's kind of weak to or that would do a lot of damage to. Apart from that, the rest of the team is kind of standard. You got the Frigraph there with the Electric Seed. You kind of, the main lead you're going to want to really run with this team is either like Miraidon Iron Hands or like Miraidon Frigraph to get that Trick Room up right away, and then just pivot out into either the Calyrex or something else that can just start wrecking in the Trick Room. That's kind of what you really want to do with this team. And then you have the Iron Hands, which the Iron Treads, or I guess Iron Hands, which is with AV and then Terra Water, and the Iron Treads on this team. It's mainly for opposing Rhydon. It's kind of what it's really there for. It's kind of a counter check to some of the other, like the other main restricted you're gonna be seeing on a lot of other enemy teams. And then last but not least, you got the Clear Amulet Calyrex on this team that is also able to set up Trick Room in certain situations depending on what you're going against. Usually though, it's probably the Frigraph you're going to want to be using to set up Trick Room, and you're going to want to be using like the Calyrex as like a Trick Room sweeper. So, cool team. I'm not sure of the exact EVs, I kind of skimmed over the pace, I didn't really look at it too much in detail, but if you guys want to know the EVs and everything for this team, check out the pace, which is out on the Victory Road website. So if you guys want to go check it out, feel free to top in some games. Alright, we're here at the game. We're going against a Zamazenta Ho-Oh team with the neutralizing gas bullshit, which kind of sucks. Got the Ho-Oh, the Galarian Moltres, kind of interesting. Tornadus, Regigigas, Neutralizing Gas, Wheezing, and then Zamazenta. So it's kind of a game where I still really like Miraidon, even though I don't get my terrain up. He's just really weak to Trick Room too, unless he has Wide Guard on Zamazenta, which could be a bit of an issue. I still kind of just want to lead Miraidon here. Looks really nice. Miraidon looks really good. Does Frigoraph have a Psychic type move? Does. So I think I just still want to lead with this. What else do I want to bring here? I think I bring Calyrex in the back. So there's a match where like the Scraggy actually looks pretty good. Funny enough. I think I'm actually going to try to bring the Scraggy here and just try to buff the Calyrex. I think that's what I'm going to roll with. And like Intimidate is actually decent against some of his team, so we'll see how that does. If you guys like the videos, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. Got a bunch more stuff on the way. We also got a Pokemon Direct later this week, or even like already that's already happened, depending on where you guys are seeing this. You guys don't want to miss. It actually just leaves Regigigas Wheezing, which I'm fine with. It's what I was prepared for. I can kind of just Volt Switch out here if I really want to. My main thing is, I guess I go into Scrafty, I guess. Go into or I guess Scraggy. I keep calling it Scrafty because I never have see Scraggy being used. I'll Volt Switch out here. I don't know if I should just Psychic away this thing right away. Or if I should try to get my Trick Room up first. I mean, I can technically try to buff the Frigoraph with like Coaching, but I'm just usually using it for the defense boost. It doesn't really get much value. I think I'm just going to Psychic here, and hopefully he doesn't Protect on me. Or he goes Terra Dark, which he's probably going to do here. He's Terra Ground. He's Terra Ground. Oh no, I'm going to die. He has probably Stomping Tantrum with an Ibris Protects. Okay. I don't know. Is he Choice Scarfed? He might be Choice Scarfed. Because he's really fast. I don't know how fast this Miraidon is, but he might be Scarfed. I need to look at this Miraidon real quick. Oh, this Miraidon has no speed, that's why. It's just it's more of a bulky one, that's why I lived. It's bulky, so that's why I lived here. I mean, I can go into Scraggy here, but like the Intimidate doesn't work, so I'm just going right into it here, and I'm just going to try to go for Psychic here again. Intimidate won't work though, but at least I can go for Fake Out on this next turn. If he does a lot of damage, I can start going for Endeavor. It's too early to let the Miraidon drop though. It's still really good into a lot of his team. Goes for Knockoff, gets rid of my Electric Seed. Heat Wave, that does literally nothing. Will a Psychic one-shot him? Probably not. Does barely half. I think the good thing here is I can just Fake Out. I can Fake Out and I can try to get extra damage. Or I could set up Trick Room here too, which would be great. I'm just gonna Trick Room. I'm gonna Trick Room on this turn. I don't think there's any way Wheezing kills me here. Especially if he doesn't Protect, which he has to. Like him going Terra Ground, that just really opens up the door for Calyrex. Really does. Calyrex, if he doesn't have Wide Guard on Zamazenta, looks really good here later in the game. I think right now, what do I do here? I guess I can Foul Play for damage. Foul Play, and then I Psychic here. Draw the Wheezing, perfect. So now Intimidate works. I can actually get an Intimidate on him. It's pretty nice. Oh, he has Clear Amulet, never mind. Well, that's no good. I don't know how he outspeed. I guess we know why I outspeed Miraidon, because I have no speed. Foul play does a fuck ton of damage. He gets a crit knockoff, which actually probably mattered. That crit probably mattered there just because with slow start, I don't think that actually kills me. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into Calyrex and I just start going for, I just literally start clicking Glacial Lance. Like, if he wants to protect, he can, but, like, I'm just going to start going for coaching here. I'm going to coaching. And then I'm going to go Terra Fire. What is it? What do you have in the back for this? If I go Terra Fire, probably nothing. I mean, he's Terra Ground, but, like, he has slow start active, so it's not going to do anything. Plus, I get the coaching boost. So I just Glacial Lance here. I think this is where the Calyrex just starts running away with the game. Because I have like 3 turns of Trick Room left. He's going to swap out. What's he going into? Zamazenta, probably. Okay, that tells me he probably has Wide Guard. Not the worst thing ever, though, because I do have high horsepower for him. So as long as he doesn't protect here, I can still do a shit ton of damage. Coaching, perfect. It's kind of weird seeing a Scraggy coach of a Calyrex. You never see that shit at all. He doesn't even protect. This is +1. Ooh, that does a shit ton of damage. Sacred Fire does nothing. Can't burn me, I'm a fire type. So what do I do here? I kind of want to just coaching again. I think I just coaching again. This time I'm going to go for high horsepower onto the Zamazenta. There's the Wide Guard. Perfect. Perfectly predicted. At +2, this probably kills him. Or at least, the very least, it does a shit ton of damage. I'm hoping he kills the Scraggy or tries going after the Scraggy here, too. That way I can start going for Endeavor. Because I'm down to 2 turns of Trick Room left. Almost picks up the KO, actually. Okay, he actually just kills me there. But he takes a shit ton of recoil for it, so it's fine. I think worst case here, like I'm an uninvested Miraidon, so I'm actually pretty slow, so I might actually just outspeed him. I'm not sure though. But like I'm also specs, so I can't lock myself into. I really don't want to lock myself into a electric type move when he has Regigigas still in the back. So I mean I can lock myself into Draco, but either that or I get blocked by a Wide Guard, so. I'm gonna Draco here, and I'm just gonna high horsepower. I think I gotta really just try to rely on the Calyrex to try to win me this game. But I'm really boosted already too. Like I'm at +2. And if I can get a boost here as well, that'd be really helpful. It's at the point where I think even like with the Regigigas alongside the Weezing, I don't think he can break through me because I'm just so boosted. There's another kill. +3 now. He has a light screen. Okay. I don't know if that matters though, because you're still dead, so that's fine. I don't really need the Miraidon at this point in the game anyways. It's kind of just there to do damage, do chip damage for the Calyrex. I lose my Trick Room, which kind of sucks. I don't know if it's gonna be a really close game. Really close game. It's like I can kind of just spam Glacial Lance now too, and like there's just no drawbacks at all. He can't burn me, and like he can go for a ground type move. But, like I don't know if it really matters. Like I'm at +2 defense. You're not one-shotting me at all, unless you crit me. Like there's no way you one-shots me. Tex, that's damage he's missing out on. It's fine. Like if he kills Miraidon here too, like you're still taking so much damage. That does nothing. That does nothing. I missed the Draco Meteor, but I don't think it matters. It's a +3 Glacial Lance. You're dead. Get it out of here. Right, now it's a 1v2 with the wheezing. This team is fucking crazy. Like, we had a little bit of a slow start there, no pun intended, at the start of this game. It was a little bit difficult, just because, mainly because we weren't able to get my electric terrain up and that type of stuff. But once we were able to get the Scraggy and the Calyrex in and get that shit rolling and then the Trick Room set up, we kind of just ran away with the game. He wasn't really able to react fast enough, and like predicting the wide guard there too is huge. I can't even touch him. I'm locked into Draco, but whatever. It's Glacial Lance. I think he just surrenders. There's no way he wins. He has Toxic on this. That's really interesting, but I don't know if it matters. Not bad. I'll take the dub. I deserve that win. I played really good. I also kind of got confused. I forgot this Miraidon had no speed, so that's also kind of confused me at the start of the game. Clutch that live though with the high horsepower. My opponent was like, "What the fuck? How do you live that?" Because this is a max HP, like max special attack Miraidon has no speed, so not bad. I'll see you guys in another game. All right, we're here with another match. My opponent has the Lunala, Chi-Yu, Tornadus, Ogerpon, Rock form, Iron Valiant, and Miraidon. So he has 2 wide guard users, which kind of sucks. What do I want to do here? I really like Iron Treads here. Like, Iron Treads as a lead is really nice. I think I actually just leave Miraidon. Iron Treads looks really good here. I don't know if I really want Trick Room versus my opponent's team. I kind of do, though. I really do want Trick Room. I think I just bring the Frigoraph. And then I'm going to try to bring the Calyrex in the back. I think that's what I'm going to try to go with this game. Scraggy is okay here, too, but like it just doesn't do anything offensively at all. Like, if I can't get a coaching onto something, like, it just does nothing in this game. I'm getting some really bad luck, too. Like, a lot of the teams I'm going against tonight, like, all of them have wide guard. This team does not like going against teams that have wide guard. Like, my opponent's team has 2 things that get wide guard. If I were to guess, it probably the Iron Valiant has wide guard, if I were to guess. Unless they both do, but usually don't run multiple wide guard. You just have 1. Actually leaves Chi-Yu. That makes me think the Chi-Yu is scarfed. So he actually prepares the Chi-Yu for the Iron Treads. So he probably has his own Miraidon in the back, actually. He's also speed booster, so that kind of sucks. So I'm kind of forced to switch out here, probably into the Frigoraph. I don't know if I really want to, like... I don't know. He's also speed boost. Like, I'm kind of forced to Terra Fairy, which kind of sucks. I got a Terra Fairy here. And, like, if he's wide guard, that's really bad. I kind of want to just nuke the Chi-Yu and get it out of here. But the Valiant's more of an issue if it has wide guard, so I think I just go after that instead, and I'm just going to go into Frigoraph here. I think the reason why he led with this is because he has his own Miraidon in the back, and he knew I was going to bring Iron Treads. Stellar Terra, okay. I mean, if I'm Terra Fairy, I still don't think he one-shots me with anything. It just comes down to the Chi-Yu, like what the Chi-Yu has. He's a special Iron Valiant. That does so much damage. Wow, that does so much damage. I just wasted Terra there, too. I didn't think he was special. I thought he'd probably be a physical one. He's actually an offensive Iron Valiant. I thought he'd be more of a supportive one. I'm in a really bad spot now, too. Because, like, I gotta try to get the trick room up, but, like, what the fuck do I do? I guess I go into Calyrex and I protect. I just hope he targets the Calyrex down. I'm gonna protect here, and then I'm gonna try to go for Trick Room. Just hopefully he targets the Calyrex down. This is one of those games where, like, if you can't get the Trick Room up to, like, this team just isn't the greatest. If you have these type of matches where, like, you just are not able to get the fucking Trick Room up, and then, like, you kind of just lose. That's kind of what this game is turning into. I need the Trick Room up now to kind of just win. Okay, he goes after the Calyrex. That's good. He doubles into Calyrex. Perfect. So I get a free Trick Room here. That's great. Perfect. Now the question is, though, does he have Wide Guard on this? I don't know if he has Wide Guard. I don't know. I'm going to go for High Horsepower here, and then I'm going to Psychic onto this Valiant instead. In case he has Wide Guard. I don't know if he does. Shitty thing is, though, like, I wasted my Terra, too, so, like, if I want a Terra onto the Calyrex, like, I'm in a really bad spot now, because I don't have a Terra. Text Chiyu, whatever. Double Protect. So that tells me he doesn't have Wide Guard, for sure. He does not. For sure, no Wide Guard. I think he's just scouting on what I'm trying to do. And just trying to stall Trick Room out too. Like, now I'm going to go for Glacial Lance, and I'm just going to Helping Hand. I know for a fact he doesn't have Wide Guard now. I don't know if it's going to, like, one-shot Chiyu. The Chiyu will probably live. But I can probably take a Heat Wave if I need to. I think Lunala comes in here. There it is. If it wasn't the Valiant, the Lunala for sure has Wide Guard. I don't know, that does so much damage to the Chiyu, that's resisted. Can I tank this though? I don't, so I just lose. I just literally fucking lose now, okay. I don't know how I win. Like, I don't think there's any way I win now, because under Trick Room, the Iron Treads is the fastest thing here under terrain. There's no way I win. I guess what I should have did there is I should have High Horsepowered, but I didn't think he was going to switch out. I thought he would just let the Iron Valiant drop. There was just no point. I don't think there's any way I win now. Like, what do I do here? I guess I try to go for High Horsepower. And then Foul Play. I don't know. I think I just lose. I probably should surrender, but... Okay, Foul Play actually one-shots him. I didn't think it was going to one-shot him. That's huge. There's still a chance I can maybe win this. If his last Mon is Miraidon, and there's still a chance I can maybe win. Because he sets the terrain back up for me, plus I can just protect on this next turn to stall all my own Trick Room. So, like, there's still a chance I can maybe win here. I didn't think that was going to one-shot him. Okay, he has Iron Valiant. Okay, he just goes into this again. That way you can just protect and stall me out, so... His last Mon has to be Miraidon, though. I don't know why it wouldn't. Just one turn of Trick Room left. I think under Trick Room, though, like, I outspeed him. Nice High Horsepower here. He's gonna have to protect, I think. I think he's forced to protect, but, like, I can't touch Chiyu at all. I cannot touch Chiyu. Okay, whatever's coming in is taking a bunch of damage. Miraidon, okay. Trick Room is still active, though. So under Trick Room, like, he's faster than me, I'm pretty sure. Okay, there's the Protect. So this thing is literally going to be taking a shit ton of damage. Get it out of here. It's going to be a lot closer of a game. It really is. I think what he's trying to go for, though, is he, like, thinks once the Trick Room's done, that way, like, the Iron Valiant can, like, one-shot the Iron Treads. He won't have to worry about it. And, like, now he resets his stats. He doesn't know that I have Protect, though, so, like, I'm gonna Protect here. And, like, I kind of want to just set up the Trick Room once again. I really do. I think if I can set up the Trick Room again, I can actually probably win the game. I don't know, it comes down to how much foul play does the Chi-Yu, though. That's the issue. Because, like, I don't think from this range the Chi-Yu dies to foul play. Like, I need to try to foul play it twice, but... I don't know if a Psychic one-shots him either. I gotta Trick him again. I gotta do it. Of course, he just makes the... I thought the Chi-Yu would attack me, whatever. I think he knows he probably, no matter what he does, he probably wins the game. That sucks, though. I mean, if he has to land an Overheat. I don't think there's any way to win, unless he's running mid-speed for some reason. And he's even, like, running, like, mixed Iron Vine, which is really weird. It makes sense because, like, you can run physical or special, but on the same set, I don't know. I don't think my opponent deserved to win that one. I really don't. I think he just got really fucking lucky. But whatever. I'll see you guys in one more game. Alright, we're here with a game. We're going against, like, another, like, hybrid Trick Room team with Kyogre and Calyrex, so it's gonna be a fun one. What do I want to do here? I don't know. I think for sure he brings Landorus. Landorus is incredible into my team. It's really good. Same with Rillaboom. I think he for sure brings Rillaboom, Landorus, probably Calyrex, and then maybe Torkoal if I were to guess. I don't think he even brings Kyogre. I don't know. I think what I do here is I'm actually going to lead Scraggy, and I'm going to lead Calyrex. That way I can fake out and Trick Room the first turn. That'd be kind of clutch. I'm going to bring the Miraidon in the back. And then I'm going to bring the Iron Hands. That's what I'm going to roll with this game. I think the main downside of this team that I'm seeing so far is, like, if you can't get your Trick Room up, that's where, or like if your opponent has Wide Guard, those are the two things this team really hates. If there's ways to, like, prevent your Trick Room from going up, or like Wide Guard. Two main weaknesses for this team, otherwise it's really good. And he also just leads Calyrex here, which is fine. Good thing is, though, is I get the Intimidate, so that's fine by me. Like, is he gonna be the one that sets up the Trick Room here? I don't know. I think we might just fake out our Calyrexes. That's what we're gonna do. I also have Foul Play for the Calyrex matchup here too. It's funny. I mean, on the off chance he doesn't go fake me out, I'm actually just gonna go for Glacial Lance to try to one-shot him. Because I think Glacial Lance probably one-shots Rillaboom, if I were to guess. I don't know why he wouldn't fake me out here, though. I think we're just going to exchange fake out. Okay, he's going to withdraw. What's coming in to take this? Torkoal. Okay, well, it'll probably take it pretty well, actually. I think he expects me to set up the Trick Room here. I think that's what it really is. Unless he's Terra Ghost. Because, like, I think he knows that under Trick Room, like, the Torkoal probably underspeeds me. He's even Terra Fire. I mean, that's fine. I don't really care. Fake out. I get a crit on the fake out. I don't know if it matters. Glacial Lance does literally nothing, though. Kind of sucks, too, because, like, I could still go for foul play, but it's not going to be doing as much damage. And, like, I don't have the Trick Room up here either yet. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to coaching. I'm going to try to let him set up the Trick Room, and I'm just going to coaching, and then I'm just going to go for Protect here. And see if he sets up his own Trick Room. Because he's also at -1 with the Intimidate, so he's not going to be hitting as hard. Flamethrower, okay, that's fine. Set up the Trick Room for me. There it is. Thanks, bud. You really helped me out. Now I bought myself a free turn of setup so you can do my job for me. That's great. Only shitty thing is, on this turn I gotta go Terra Fire now, but otherwise I'm in a really good spot. I'm just gonna coaching again, and I'm gonna go Terra Fire, and then I'm just gonna start going for the Glacial Lance, I think. Actually, I can just start high horsepowering too, if I really wanted to here. I don't know, how much is a Torkoal really gonna do to me though? He's also intimidated, and like I can probably get a boost. I'm just gonna kill the Torkoal instead. I think the Torkoal is actually more of a threat than the Calyrex is, because I'm getting my coaching boost going already. Like if I get my coaching boost going, like if I get like +2/+2 here, that'd be great, and then +1 boost from the knockout. Can I tank an Eruption though? Oh, the Scraggy tanks it for sure. For sure it tanks it big time. That's Endeavor range too. That's really low range where I think a Glacial Lance probably kills him. Get it out of here. My opponent's getting outplayed. I don't know what he does versus this. What do you do to this? Unless he has high horsepower, but like I'm at +2 now. Okay, Glacial Lance. Do I live that? He's at -1. I don't though. That's unfortunate. So now he's back to neutral, which kind of sucks. Gotta go into the Iron Hands here, though. I think the one thing I have going for me is, like, I have high horsepower. I don't think he does. If he does, he hasn't went for it yet. I'm gonna fake out the Rillaboom here, and I'm just gonna Glacial Lance. I think my fake out should go first, since under Trick Room I'm faster. Oh, I get a free kill on Rillaboom. You're dead, bro. You're gonna give me another free boost. My opponent is just setting himself up to get fucking swept by Calyrex. He misplayed big time. I don't think that was the play. I don't think protecting there was the play. He should have tried to attack me. Now he just gave me another free boost. That wasn't good. I got some extra health back for free from the terrain too. I'm in a really good spot here. And he has Kyogre as his last mod. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Wild Charge. He can't Terra on me unless he protects. And I think I just high horsepower the Calyrex and just get rid of it. Get it out of here. I'm at +4 now. Get it out. This team is really good. If you can get it going and like if you can get it set up properly, it just fucking sweeps and runs away with the game. The two main things though with this team, like if you cannot get Trick Room up, or if the enemy team has Wide Guard, that is the main problem. Like look at this team go, like it just fucking swept them. Once this team gets rolling, it just fucking rolls and gets the fucking mop out and sweeps. Apart from those two big and weak weaknesses, this team, it's a really, really good team. And like you can argue like if you play around like with that stuff too, like maybe I'm just not good enough, or like I didn't play as good enough in some of the games I lost. But like even in like a lot of those games, if you play good enough, you can probably still do really well with the team. I just didn't play good enough. Not bad though. Let's talk a little bit more about this team. Alright, as for this team, I think it's a really solid team and a really unique team. I do like the Scraggy. The Scraggy actually does really well. Being that you actually have the stab foul play for like the Calyrex Ice matchup, and even for stuff like Lunala and a few other things, Calyrex Shadow, and there's some other stuff that it's actually really solid damage versus. Plus, if they damage you, you have Endeavor, so Endeavor puts like everything in range for Calyrex to probably kill most of the time if you're like below half health or more. So that's really cool. I think the overall the Scraggy is just a really cool addition to this team, especially under Trick Room because it's really slow. And like it underspeeds a lot of the other like really slow Trick Room stuff like Calyrex and even like Torkoal, and there's a few other things that are also really slow in Trick Room, which it still even underspeeds. So you get like really fast coaching boosts and like Endeavor and like a bunch of other crazy shit in Trick Room, which is really nice and a lot of people don't expect. So I think the Scraggy, funny enough, with the Eeviola, it actually is pretty bulky too, and you take in consideration with the Intimidate, which also lowers damage. I think it's actually a lot more bulky than it seems, so that's kind of cool. Apart from that though, like I don't really care for the Miraidon. Like the Miraidon, I'm used to fast Miraidon. This Miraidon is actually like max special attack, max HP, which if you aren't used to it, it's kind of weird to use. I just don't think I was really used to using it a lot, but I think once you use it and kind of get used to it on this team, that it's not fast, it's more of a bulky Miraidon, I think it'd be a little bit better to use, but that's kind of one kind of things that kind of threw me off. Apart from that, though, this team's incredibly good. I think it's a really solid team. I can see why it was the finals in the MLB, so. The only main two things with this team that I kind of talked about throughout the session, like through some of these games as well, is if the enemy team has wide guard, this team does not like wide guard at all. Like, two of the main things on this team, or I guess the main thing that's going to be doing damage in Trick Room, and even like with Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam, two of your main damage healers get blocked by wide guard, which this team does not like. So if they have like wide guard users, you got to kind of have to really play around them really, really well. And if you don't, you kind of get screwed over by wide guard a lot of the time. So got to kind of be careful for that. The other thing too is this team really relies on Trick Room. So if your opponent has Taunt or like anything to shut down Trick Room, or can like predict you setting up Trick Room in any way, or like prevent you from setting it up, this team kind of falls over and kind of gets shit on. I had one game or like 2 games already where like I was not able to get Trick Room up fast enough, and my opponent was just kind of able to overwhelm me with damage and kind of take the game over before I was able to really do anything, and I kind of lost at that point in the game anyways. So if you are not able to get the Trick Room up with this team, I think it kind of suffers a little bit because it's so crucial to a lot of the damage this team wants to do. Mainly for like the Frigoraph and like the Scraggy to also like enable some of the damage healers on this team to get it rolling and start getting the shit going. So apart from that, though, this team is really good. One of the funner teams I use, I really like using the Scraggy. It's fun to use. I'll admit that. May not look really good on paper, but it actually is a lot better than it seems, funny enough. So especially for a baby Pokemon of Stage 1, which I never thought I'd be seeing in Regulation I of all things. So that's kind of why I want to feature this team for you guys. You aren't going to be seeing any teams, let alone with teams with results, that actually have a fucking Scraggy on it. So, guys like the team, rental in the corner. Pace is on the Victory Road website if you guys want to check it out there. Apart from that, hopefully you guys enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe, share the video. Got a bunch more stuff on the way you guys not want to miss. I also stream over here usually 2 times a week, usually Friday and Saturday nights around 9, 8 EST. Saturday night I stream Wi-Fi battles. Friday night I stream like Overwatch 2, Warframe, Rocket League, a bunch of other stuff, Mario Kart World, Fortnite, a bunch of that type of stuff. So I interest you guys. Subscribe. Apart from that, I'm gonna get out of here. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching.